What's up, everybody? Back for another Honkai Star Rail video, and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but this is a Robin free to play showcase. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a video on each of the reruns and be like, hey, should free to play players even bother signing for this character and run a rather free to play team? Well, the only issue with this is Robin is kind of the most valuable character in the game. I'd say the only other character that rivals her is probably Linksha, because Linksha can be a sustain and a really good DPS all in one, and she is, the only other sustain that matched up to her is Adventuring, right? But other than that, yeah, I think her and Robin are like 1 and 2 basically at the moment for Star Rail. So it's not really a question of if free to play should even go for her. So I was conflicted on how to even make this video, right? Because it's like, oh, I run her on literally any team and she's gonna do good, right? So I am going into Pure Fiction with my Aventurine. He is E1, but all that's gonna do is let us have some more shields on his ult and a little bit of crit damage, right? So nothing like insane game breaking, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you have a dupe in this character. He's really just there to follow attack to give Robin more energy. Then I'm going to be running my E6 Serval and Herda, two characters who came out on launch date 1.0. We are currently in the phase 2 of 3.0, right? This is Pure Fiction. Now, granted, Herda is extremely good for Pure Fiction, and Serval is pretty decent for Pure Fiction, so it's not like these units are bad for this game mode, but they are 1.0 DPSs at the end of the day. I'll quickly go over the build. We're running Genius's Response and the free Herder Shop Light Cone. Robin is using her Light Cone. I really do think, I wouldn't say it's a must summon, but the energy regeneration is very nice, right? And since it is Robin, you know, Light Cone is pretty cool for her, I guess. Most people just go for E1 since the E1 is so strong, but I don't have E1, so we're just going to slap the Light Cone on it for the energy regen. Other than that, traces are looking like this for everybody. In terms of rocks, running the crit damage, ultimate skill, and then Durin, because the Herda is going to, sorry, not the Herda. Herda is going to get follow-up attacks. We're just running this because it gives us a slightly decent crit rate and crit damage ratio, and I just gave her like whatever I had left, right? Robin's running 2-beast attack, and then Venturian's just running this, right? So yeah, oh yeah, he's also running the free one. I guess we could switch this over to Jeopard's, right? I feel like this is pretty like free to play in a sense. You just lose 50-50 and get it, or you buy it, right? Regardless though, doesn't really matter. We're running the skill one, just because it's probably the one that's going to get Proximus and we get speed. I'm going to go ahead and enter. I'm going to pop my buffs and I'm going to hit auto. Do I think these guys are going to get it clear? I think we'll be very close. I think we will be very, very close to getting at least 30k, which is not like, that's just the goal, right? Because at the end of the day, also, my game is mad loud. It's like really quiet for you, but it's mad loud for me. Don't know why. At the end of the day, they are 1.0 DPSs, right? I'm hitting auto, and I'm getting an almost clearable score, right? Herda doesn't have the greatest ratio, right? Definitely could be better if I just had better stuff on it, but they could not do this without Robin. Robin boosts so much damage, and with the action advance is very, very nice. Even the fact that auto can get close is very, very nice, right? Plus, it's just a funny video, right? Let's see how good auto is with this team, right? Because you can run with Phase Shot. Phase Shot will absolutely just destroy anything in sight. Wow, shocker! I've seen that a million times. Oh, Robin with Acheron. I've seen that a million times. Oh, Robin with Aguila. Probably not seen that a million times. You've probably seen it a lot. Granted, it's the new character, so you've probably seen the content creator server guys do it. You've probably seen a ton of people now that she's out do it. You've probably done it yourself if you own the characters, right? But yeah, absolute like one cycle and we're already on phase 2. Granted, they're gonna become slower and slower as we get to the end of the cycles, but I mean, hey, for some 1.0 DPSs, Robin's helping them out a ton. Now, another good, cool thing about Robin is they're spamming her for some reason. So, I mean, if you want to go for dupes in her, because she's a cool character and her dupes are insanely strong, E1 is all types res pen, just increases damage. E2 increases your speed, which Man, oh man, I wish I had E2 because my Agla being just shy of the speed threshold she wants to be. It'd be really cool if, you know, while in Robin ult, she actually reached that threshold. But regardless, even E0 Robin, E0 S0 is still really good. I have a light cone just because I like getting the light cone for the character, mostly for showcase purposes, because I can just take off the light cone if needed. But I figured I'm just going to leave it on her, bro. I didn't really do any sort of customization except for Serval because she was running the build I used for Herta, where it's just as much speed as possible, 4-piece one set, 2 speed or 2 set Lukasha, right for the ER. And she was really just not doing anything for Herta's follow-ups, right? In terms of Herta though, I literally just kept what she had, right? Mostly because I don't really use her too much anymore. The whole Himiko Herta teams for Pure Fiction aren't really working out too much. This team's doing pretty solid. We're already at 20k. I don't know if they're gonna get the extra 10k from this. I feel like they aren't with how the speed of they're doing this. I don't know. Maybe. Hang on. We'll have to see if Robin can't get stunned here. Okay, hang on. We might actually see a 30k clear on auto, which is pretty crazy. Oh man, Robin's so good. I will say one thing though, that if you don't have Robin, right? I'm doing this on my free-to-play account because I originally wasn't gonna summon. I figured we should probably get like one really good support on that account, right? I'm gonna wait till Tribby gets revealed, right? Because Tribby is a Harmony character, right? And you know, Harmony characters have been pretty damn busted in Star Rail. But if Robin's better, I'm just gonna summon on Robin. If Tribby's better, we'll just wait and we'll summon on Tribby and we'll go from there. I feel like that is the smartest play for free-to-play players to do if they really want a new busted Harmony character. But regardless, even if Tribby is just like way more busted, Robin's still not a bad choice, right? You need 2 teams anyway. But if you only get one, definitely wait to see what Tribby does just in case, because it would really suck if you summon for Robin and then turns out Tribby is supposed to be like the Robin replacement, and then you're like, damn, I could have a character who's better than Robin, and now I just have, you know, the inferior version, which is weird to say for Robin because she's so good. Yeah, it looks like we aren't going to get the 30k, but the fact that this team on auto even got close enough to get it is pretty nice, right? I know people in the comments are like, oh my god, I can't believe that this team didn't get it. This is like the team. This is like a Pure Fiction team you'd actually run. They're day 1 units, bro. They're day 1 units. What did we end off at? That's not bad. Okay, that is not bad, right? Because then obviously like this Rappa by herself isn't going to clear this, but realistically you probably would have your second team be probably break related. Let's be real, a lot of people have break teams, right? Break team is pretty easy. You're not running Aventurian and Robin on the break teams. You're running Fugue, you're running HMC, you're running May, right? Your other break team could, well, I mean, imaginary, so you know, Firefly would have to cook and whatnot, or if you have the Link shot, or if you have Fugue, this wouldn't really be an issue. Would probably be the team to get even a better score, because even if one team gets slightly under, as long as you get pretty close to 30k and have the other team just do a little bit better than the other team, you're gonna go in Pure Fiction, right? I'm just saying, bro, auto with 2 1.0 units and then Aventurian, right? I think it did pretty good. I think that's, you know, like, you've seen a million videos on Robin, bro. Anyway, this was just a funny video to do and just like yap through it as auto just kind of goes. So I didn't really know what to do for Robin. In the future videos for this with Boot Hill, unfortunately, the only real one to run him in is MOC at the moment, because everything is AoE based at the moment for Apocalyptic Shadow, and then Pure Fiction. Obviously, you're not running Boot Hill and Pure Fiction, right? So that one's going to be a little rough because none of the enemies are actually weak to physical. We'll have to see how well I can get Boot Hill to perform on that. And then Silver Wolf will be rather interesting because the one team I want to run her on, I have an E2 Acker on, so that's sort of not really like a free-to-play option. It'll be weird. I'll figure it out. But anyway, that's it for the video. Like I said, if you're free to play, wait till we get Tribby's details and then pick one of the 2 to summon on. She's that good. This video really doesn't need to be made, but I mean, hey, I'm not just gonna skip a rerun character. But other than that, That's it for the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you think Robin's overrated now. You think she's still as good as she was on release? Do you think she's gotten even better? Let me know, and I will catch y'all in the next one.